Morning, guys. All right, how's everyone's Wednesday going? All right, we're getting all set up here. Today, I'm going to be giving you tons of ideas that you can put into practice right away. So, we're going to not talk so much about theory today and just dive into some actionable tips, some real life activities, and things you can be doing all about helping your child find their voice. So, this is great if your child is quieter, if they're not really using words yet, or maybe they're just using words once in a while. Maybe they have a little trouble getting started and aren't really turning on their voice very much. So, this is all about helping a child become noisy, become more vocal. We're not going to worry so much about specific words here. It's about using their voice and finding the power in that. There's an SLP named Carrie Ebert who says, help your child become a vocal risk taker, which I love. Some kids just need a little more encouragement to get their voice going and to play with it and to see what that amazing instrument can do. Um, so we will jump into that. I'm hoping that a few people will hop on with me live. Let me pull up my live stream here so I can see who's with me. And if you're here, let me know, say hello. I know we've gotten a lot of new people in the group the last couple weeks, so I'm hoping that you guys will come hang out with me at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, right here in the lives, so that we can kind of get to know each other, right? I know our group is really growing, but I want to keep this kind of small, tight-knit community feel that we have. Keep those awesome questions coming in the discussion. You guys not only have great questions, but have great suggestions for each other. I love that back and forth. I always try to jump in and comment on as many posts as I possibly can and point you guys in the right direction. Keep in mind, there's so many resources in this group. I've taken some time to organize some of them into the guides. So if you go to guides, there are videos, video trainings, there's a bunch of quick tips. You can find more information about the Toddler Communication Accelerator and how to work with me. You can see the previous challenges, the Play to Say challenge, which we did, almost a month ago now, about 3 weeks ago. So tons of information right at your fingertips in this group. All right, so the tips we're going to talk about today are all about helping a child turn on their voice. So I'm going to give you 14 new ideas that you can be using with your child during play, during everyday activities, really just worked into your day. Let me know if you're doing some of these things. Let me know if you try any of these things, if any of them are new, and how your child responds. Remember, we are not making our children do any of these things. We are modeling them. We're showing them that these things are fun. We're engaging with them. Okay. So it's not, I do this, you do that. It's, hey, look, I'm doing this. And then the pause, right? So we'll talk more about that. But I just want you to have that in mind as we go through that these activities, these little fun games, are things to help you connect with your child and engage with your child and help them turn on their voice. So it's not necessarily that you're trying to make them turn on their voice in that moment and, there's a lot of pressure there. We want to really take a step back and make it fun and inviting. Okay. All right, so we're going to go through three types of activities here. We're going to talk about play sounds, action sounds, and object sounds. And I will tell you what all those things are. Now, when you join the Toddler Communication Accelerator, we'll go more into depth about when is the right time to be using these different sorts of activities, at what level your child will most benefit from each one, and how they will help your child move to the next level. All right, so the Toddler Communication Accelerator is open. It's ready for you guys. There's so much there. I'm just so excited to share it with you because I know that you're going to get so much out of it. It's going to help your toddler and help you so much. So letstalktoddler.com. You can learn more about it or send me a message. We'll chat. We'll see if it's right for you and your family. All right, let's dive into those activities. Again, if you're here, say hi. If you're watching, let me know. Give me a hashtag replay. Let me know where you're watching from. I always love hearing where you guys are from. All right. Play sounds. So these are sounds that you're going to make that are kind of like pretend play. They're real life sounds and they're silly and fun, and kids love them. They love trying to do them, they love watching you do them. So here are, real quick, 6 sounds that you can try with your child in a playful way to encourage them to turn their voice on in a way that is kind of low pressure and not as hard as trying to say words. So, first sound, brr, brr, right? Maybe you open up the freezer and you go, brr, it's cold. Or if it's actually cold outside, you can use that. Anytime you feel cold, you can give a really exaggerated brr. And then encourage your child to try it too. Brr, I'm cold. Are you cold? Brr. Another great one is snoring. This is awesome for the sleepy game, right? So you can go, and then you can say, wake up, or you can say, oh. You can incorporate them into play in a fun, animated, engaging way. Your child might just try to copy you. Shh is a good one. I love that it has a gesture there too, so that your child, even if they're not able to get the sh sound, which is a little bit of a later developing sound, they can use their finger to imitate you. They can imitate that action and still participate in the game. A fake sneeze like choo, real silly like that and exaggerated is a great way to engage your child. Now, if you want to take that to the next level, put something on your head, right? Put like a little toy or a block on your head and go choo, and sneeze it off. I'm telling you that game hits it out of the park like 99% of the time. So if you haven't done the sneeze game, give it a try with your toddler. Um, and then the last play sound that I want to talk about today is just going, hmm, hmm. This is great when you're looking for something or looking for a person. You might say, where's daddy? Hmm. Again, it combines this simple sound with a simple gesture so that your child can try to imitate, especially if you make it fun so that they want to imitate you. All right. If you're watching this, let me know and tell me that you're with me. Give me a thumbs up, a smiley face. I got it. Let's do it. Let me know that these are making sense. And let me know if you do some of these at home already. And does your child try to imitate? Or do they laugh? Or do they feel like they are part of a game? These are great ways to encourage your child to turn on their voice, yes, but also just to engage your child and to connect with them. All right. Let's keep moving. So let me just peek over here. Okay, we're good. So those were our play sounds, and I bet you can think of 10 more that you can incorporate throughout your day while you're doing play, while you're doing everyday things. So try some of those play sounds. Next, action sounds. So these are things that, these are sounds that you can make paired with an action. Let me give you a few examples. For example, say you're building blocks and you knock them down and you go boom, right? That's a sound that you can make that is related to the action. Sending a car down a ramp, you could say wee, or even if your child is going down a slide, wee. Simple sounds with simple actions, but paired together. That way, after you pair them together a few times, you might just do the action and let your child fill in the sound, right? That's another way to help your child, to encourage your child to use their voice. A few more ideas. You might crash into a pillow or onto the couch and go oof, or onto a chair, right? Again, we're being silly here. We're trying different ways to play with our voices, right? I'll give you another example. When Elliot, my middle one, was, a toddler, a young toddler, a baby, every time my husband took off his socks, like when Elliot's laying on the changing table, he would go, boop, when the sock popped off his foot. Boop. After a while, even though Elliot was my late talker, Ari would just go, and Elliot would go, boop. right? So he learned that little verbal routine, that fun, simple sound related to an action, and he started turning on his voice and trying to participate. So as you're playing today, as you're doing everyday activities like taking off your kids' socks, think about what little sounds you can add, what little playful noises you can add to those routines that you're doing every day anyway, and encourage a child to notice them and then eventually to fill in the blank as well. All right, we are cooking here. There's a lot that you can do with these things, right? These are sounds that you can incorporate all day long. So, um, if your child is really at that stage where they just need to turn on their voice, this is going to make all the difference for them. All right, last type of activity here. So the next thing are object sounds. So this is where you have the object actually kind of facilitating the sound. Maybe the object changes how the sound comes out, or just gives you a very um, concrete way to encourage a child to make the sound. So I'll give you a few examples here. It can be as simple as taking a paper towel tube and going ooh through the tube. You know what else I love? Those pop tubes. Do you ever see those? They're like they're these little plastic tubes that kind of accordion together, and then you can go and stretch them out, and you can connect them, and you can swing them around. I might do just a whole video on pop tubes. Actually, I think I may have. I think I may have in the past. I love those things. But you don't need them. A paper towel tube will do it, right? Just going ooh, ooh, ooh through the paper towel tube. And then maybe you have another one for your child, or maybe you go ooh, 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 and then you pass it over to your child and see what they do. Maybe they'll say ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe they'll bang it on the table. Whatever they do, that's okay. And then maybe you copy whatever they did. A great way to get that back and forth going. But do you see how the object can actually facilitate turning on your voice? Actually facilitate making more sounds and being noisier. Another example is just humming into a kazoo, right? Mm-mm-mm-mm. You don't have to be making words. You don't have to even worry about moving your mouth. It's just about turning on your voice, getting comfortable being a little bit noisier. And I know that there are parents out there that are saying, yeah, my kid is plenty noisy. I don't need to make my kid noisier. And that's great. But not every kid is like that. And also, not every child who is noisy is necessarily in control of the noises that they're making. We want to start to build that skill of making the noises that they want to be making the noises that are intentional and eventually meaningful. All right. Having a microphone can be great. If you have like a little play microphone, just going la la la, and then letting your child say whatever they want to say, or eat the mic, whatever they do. It doesn't matter. You're modeling for them. You're showing them la la la. Um, there's an SLP, Laura Mize, who has a great idea of taking a big bowl and just going ah in the bowl, because it provides some extra echo and you get that feedback, and it sounds kind of funny. My kids and I actually did that with pumpkins last year when we were carving our pumpkins. I picked up the pumpkin and put my head not in it but like right next to it and went ah, and you get that kind of echoey sound, and it's kind of funny. And so you could imagine me and my three kids all with our heads in pumpkins going ah. Right? But those are object sounds because the object is giving you some feedback. The object is giving you something really tangible to encourage your child to make the sound. And they're fun, right? These are fun ways to play. So again, have fun, be silly with these. These are not sitting at the table practicing sounds, right? This is fun, incorporated into things you're already doing. Low pressure, low key. You're modeling and giving your child the opportunity to make the sound. There's no right or wrong. They don't have to make the same sound you did. They don't have to make any sound. You're giving them more chances. You're taking down the possible negative emotions around making sounds. You're making it not scary. You're making it not something that they are either right or wrong. This is you engaging and connecting with your child, making silly sounds, having fun. And I'll tell you, even your kids who are talking already, who are already using words, sometimes it's really helpful to back up to this stage and just take down those that pressure and have fun with this. Make sounds together. Be silly, be goofy. Maybe record yourself and play it back. Um, this is really just a great way to connect, to turn on your child's voice, to help them get started, and to put them on the path to talking. All right, so again, if you want to help your child on that path, if you want to know how to move them along that path in a way that really makes sense, that's really intuitive and fun and supportive for you and your child, definitely look into the Toddler Communication Accelerator. It's all there for you. I'm here for you. It's 6 months of us working together, and I know it will make a huge impact on your child's language skills and on um, your feelings and your confidence in helping your child learn to talk. So send me a message or even just comment below, and we'll chat about it. We'll see if it will work out, if it's a good fit for you and your family. All right, guys. As always, I'm going to be hopping on 9:30 a.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. Usually, I am answering questions that pop up in the group during the week, but you can always come on live with me. Let me know what's going on with you in this moment, what your week is like. You can always ask questions live. That's cool too. I'm here for you guys. Um, Wednesdays are a day to kind of interact, to see what's going on and see how I can help. So, send me a message if anything comes up, if you want me to talk about anything in particular on a Wednesday. I hope that this training was really helpful for you, that you're going to go have fun, make funny noises with your child, and really build those foundational skills for talking. All right, I'm here for you guys if you need me. I will I'm going to post Wednesday wins today. So let me know what is going really well this week, what we can all celebrate and cheer you on for. And I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Have a great day.